Hello, and welcome back to Controller Culture, where we break down the games that shape the way we play. Today, we're diving into 2XKO, Riot's long-anticipated entry into the fighting game scene. After spending hours in early access, testing every mode, character, and combo system, I think it's safe to say that 2XKO is one of the most promising free-to-play fighters in years. But it still has a few punches to tighten up before it can claim that title. At its core, 2XKO is designed around accessibility. You've got two main combo systems: Pulse Combo Mode, which is essentially an assist mode, and Manual Combo Mode. The first is there to help newcomers get into the action quickly. Tap a single button and you'll chain together a flashy combo sequence. It's not brain-dead easy, but it lowers the entry barrier significantly. For those of us who prefer mastering execution, Manual Mode feels closer to what you'd expect from Guilty Gear or Dragon Ball FighterZ. Precise timing, varied combo routes, and rewarding creativity. Each character has around 30 to 35 combos ranging from basic to expert levels. A surprisingly rich pool for an early access title. Some combos feature deliberate pauses between hits, an unusual rhythm that initially feels awkward but quickly becomes part of the game's unique identity. You can dish out half a health bar with 3 well-placed hits, and while that might seem unbalanced, it's oddly satisfying. It's a bold risk. 2XKO mixes high damage with flexible combo parts, creating a distinctive flow that sits somewhere between Brawlhalla and FighterZ. Here's where things start to get interesting. The assist combo system, while helpful, limits creative freedom. You're often funneled into 3 or 4 preset combo routes that all end in a super move. It's visually cool, but long-term players will likely turn this off. The real fun begins once you start experimenting manually, weaving moves together and discovering your own rhythm. That being said, Riot has nailed one of the hardest parts of fighting game design, making it feel good to hit buttons. Every impact lands with a crunch, every juggle feels weighty, and when you land the final blow, it's absolutely satisfying. But the real star of 2XKO is its online play. Riot's implementation of rollback netcode is quite simply phenomenal. I played matches with 150 to 170 ms ping against matches with sub 20 ms connections, and the experience was nearly flawless. No visible lag, no stuttering, no input delay, just smooth, consistent action. If Riot can maintain this quality post-launch, it could easily set a new industry standard for fighting game netcode. The phrase best online experience in any fighting game right now might sound like an exaggeration, but if you've played other titles plagued with connection issues, 2XKO feels like a revelation. This is the part where 2XKO truly shines. Its feel. It's the reason I kept queuing up match after match. Even when I was getting stomped, it never felt unfair. The connection was so clean that every loss felt like a learning opportunity, not lag interference. Now, let's mention the balance. That's where things get shaky. Characters like Teemo and Darius feel way too oppressive at the moment. Teemo can spam projectiles that dominate screen space, while close-range fighters like Vi struggle to get in. Echo, on the other hand, strikes a great balance between mid-range control and combo creativity. Each fighter brings something unique to the table: personality, pacing, and distinct combo styles. But the power disparity between them is real. This is expected in early access, but it's something Riot will need to fine-tune quickly if they want a healthy and competitive scene. Now, let's move on to the elephant in the room, the free-to-play model. On paper, it makes perfect sense. Launching as a paid title in a crowded market against Street Fighter 6 or Tekken 8 would have been an absolute disaster. Going free-to-play gives 2XKO room to build a community organically. But the way it's structured right now feels uninspired. The Battle Pass runs for over 100 days and mostly offers standard cosmetics. nothing that truly excites you to grind through it. Stages being locked behind paywalls feels unnecessary, even restrictive. Stages are part of the core gameplay experience. They shouldn't be monetized separately. As for skins and avatars, they're fine, harmless, even if a little pricey. But unless you're deeply invested, they don't add much value. The focus should be on gameplay depth and competitive balance, not cosmetic fluff. One area where 2SKO deserves major credit is its training system. The combo trials and advanced lessons are incredibly detailed and approachable. Whether you're new to fighting games or a veteran, these lessons make it easy to understand, not just how to perform combos, but why they work. It's the kind of feature that could make 2XKO a gateway game for the next generation of fighting fans, especially given how welcoming its online experience already is. Visually, 2SKO walks a fine line between stylish and stiff. It borrows heavily from Riot's League of Legends aesthetic, and while the characters look vibrant, some animations feel a bit rough or unfinished. Early access status gives it leeway, but the polish isn't quite there yet. That said, the art direction fits the tone perfectly. Colorful, energetic, and chaotic in the best way. Music and sound effects hit the mark too, especially during combat. 2SKO has something special, a blend of accessibility, mechanical satisfaction, and near-perfect online play that makes it stand out in today's crowded fighting game market. It's not as technical as Guilty Gear, nor as flashy as Tekken, but it's really fun. And sometimes, that is just all you need. Still, the cracks show. Unbalanced characters, uninspired monetization, and unfinished visual polish keep it from being great. For now. But as a foundation, it's incredibly strong. Riot clearly understands the appeal of fighting games, and with some balancing and content adjustments, 2XKO could easily rise from good to exceptional. So, where does that leave us? 2XKO isn't a knockout, but it's definitely landed some clean hits. It's a fighter that welcomes everyone to the ring, casuals, competitors, and newcomers alike. Our final score for 2XKO is a 7 out of 10. It's not perfect, but when 2XKO connects, especially online, it feels like magic. If Riot Games continues refining what's already here, 2XKO could become one of the most beloved free-to-play fighting games of the decade. For now, it's a solid start with the potential to be great. And that's it from us here at Controller Culture. If you enjoyed this review, leave a like, subscribe for more breakdowns, and I'll see you all next time.